Creator of InsertName. Like how that sounds, so I'm just trying to listen. I know, but like, yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna talk through it to be out here. You got saw this cat, and it died. And it's like, it's like, I guess I'll pick right up on going into that. How did you get started with InsertName? So InsertName started in college. So my junior year, I was working and I really wanted to buy Supreme. Well, I was buying Supreme before that, but like it started to get like to the point where the bots were really starting to hit that shit heavy, and
so you started to get out,
come out of the pockets. Yeah, stuff was like selling out quick, and I wasn't gonna come out of my pockets to pay resale. I just couldn't bring myself to do it, and so I just ended up wanting to make a shirt, and I had the bread to buy like some Supreme stuff, and instead I just went and came up with my first idea, and then I wanted to get it made, but they wanted me to make 12 shirts minimum. So it's like, I'm going to pay to make this whole run. I did a photo shoot with the homie from high school, named Nick, and it was crazy how that came.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And so he did the shoot, and like me and him hadn't like hung out or anything in a while, but it's like kind of cool how you you reconnect and like knowing like if you treat people good, it's like it all comes back.
Yeah,
that's
sir. So I would say something about the Diamond Flea Market. How did that all come into play?
So I've always been I like to do bootlegs, and I've always been someone who likes to emulate the stuff that I see, and I just noticed the Rose Bowl. Sean Witherspoon goes to it a lot, and I saw him going to it, but Rose Bowl in California, shouts out Sean.
Right, yeah, come on the show, Sean.
Yeah. He was going to Rose Bowl, and I was like, damn, that's cool. Like, I used to go to flea markets with my mom. Rose Bowl is like a big flea market out in California, and I just didn't understand why there wasn't something like that here, especially with all of the brands and like the people who thrift and do all that type of stuff. And the homie Cam, who's part of the spot, also had a similar idea. He's also from California, so he definitely we had talked about it. I brought it up to the group, and then we have so many people on the team that it just worked out.
You got anything else?
Yeah. The easiest and the toughest part about what you do, just as a whole, I would say.
Okay. The easiest thing I would say is creating, because I just like naturally like all throughout my day, like I can see something and then just be like, that's like a shirt. Like I can turn this into this and morph it into something. It's like the creating part comes natural. Bless you.
No, Richard.
You're supposed to hit it.
Right. No, honestly, I was a calm, but like the calm's like, Jesus starting to change. Right? Yeah, it's hot, it's cold. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, right. We in Virginia, so.
Right. Thanks.
Go ahead.
Yeah, easiest thing is creating. I would say the hardest part is like making it a business, kind of, because I naturally create and I was doing it for myself, but it's like now transitioning into like really being a designer for other people and doing like handling creative direction. And the hardest part is like I'll come up with an idea sometimes and I'll be like, it's fire, and then it's like the client is kind of like, this is the vision that I had. So yeah, I guess that would be the hardest part. And then I'm also like full time with this now, so like I don't have fucking insurance right now. It's not something I really want to. I just hit 26, and my dad's like, yeah, you off it at 26, my boy. So like I would just say like that transition of going from like working for someone to making this like the full-time gig was also kind of one of the hardest things to do.
Nah, but respect to you.
That's the move. That's the move niggas trying to make, man. Right here at that bridge. I say real quick. Actually, I'll take it back a little bit. Is this something that you saw yourself doing in school? Let's just say as early as like junior year.
Well, I'll take it back to high school. I had a brand with like 3 other homies, and it was called Apex. And even then, I don't think I realized that I would go into like making clothes. And that's like part of the spot and the stuff we do is like we do stuff with middle school and like just stuff with the youth. Because I kind of wish that I had somebody back then saying like, damn, you're really into clothes. Like, why don't you try and monetize off of this now? So that I could have honed my skills earlier and been making clothes the whole time I was in college, as opposed to like right at my junior year.
I would say, so out of all the shirts you create, what is the one shirt that makes you go, damn, this shit really is. This is the best one I've done so far.
I'm hearing that.
I don't have I think this one is one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites. The I'm So 804 shirt was when I was like, damn, this is like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was such a simple idea, but the reach was crazy. And like, it was probably one of my best selling shirts, and it was just a simple phrase of like, I'm so 804, like just repping Richmond and this area. So I don't know, I can't pick a specific one, but I would say like that I'm So 804 shirt also was probably the biggest thing that I had dropped and like got my face in front of people.
I guess right around not to get you off I'd say kind of going right off of that, as far as like t-shirt designs, like you just said like Zion Albertson, one is your favorite. I see like you use a lot like nostalgia, like when it comes to your designs. Like I speak on like why you always like to reach back when it comes to your designs.
That stuff just reminds me of like a good feeling or a good time. That kind of euphoric feeling, I feel like nostalgia gives you. I just want to like bottle all that up.
You done stuff like smacks, that's honestly, it's funny. I actually like that fucking cereal. Like I actually love that cereal. And for real, because that nigga put fucking smacks back in the fucking aisle, bro. Where the fuck is my sugar smacks, bro? Y'all niggas ain't in the hood, that's wrong. Y'all silver spoon. Y'all silver spoon, man. That's wrong.
Would you eat Golden Crisps?
Oh yeah, my mom would eat Golden Crisps.
You actually, your mom did put the us on them. Smack is kind of bad. I think smack like sugar smack is sugar. And sugar in the goddamn name, so I would assume that sugar smack. But that shit took me back, man. Put smack, man.
I'm putting Frosted Flakes over.
No, I mean it's not.
Now, one thing is, finishing the whole box with bitches used to be tough, but I got that. Like,
Uchi youngie, but once you get to see it, you don't. I'm sorry.
I got to finish the bowls of sugar smacks quick too, though.
Of course, yeah, but it's just straight like it's a science to it. You put too much milk in, you get a little sip, and you get a goddamn pops because it's the same material as like food milk and all that. You can still eat it. It's good. It's fine. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, boy, I think serious burgers like we got food at home. Don't do that. So yeah, like I said, that is all the shit, man. You do it every time. So that's all I was wondering. Yeah. So you got anything? Speaking of getting on, right. It's not here. Up to no good.
Alright, so it's time for the age question.
This is where Al likes to put you at a hypothetical age and see what you like to do in a hypothetical situation. So, basically a what-if question.
So to speak.
That sounds like white chicks when he was asking them.
Oh yeah. You would never answer. Yeah. Who you think? No, we gotta go. And you always judge it. Yeah, we're good, Al. I'll return today.
Alright, so
let's get
today we turned 78.
Woo!
78.
26? Yeah, so, woo! 78, yeah.
78. You got any kids, right?
Well, 78,
78 years old.
What we doing, brother?
Your daughter is pregnant. You're at the hospital. You know, maybe in the labor or whatnot.
Yes, sir. We getting seen.
So her husband, you catch him flirting with the nurse while she's pregnant. And you catch him. So hey, I'm wondering, what you gonna have to say?
Same room, like is she giving birth right now?
Yeah,
same room.
I guess like maybe maybe it's kind of like all legit. She's about to start giving birth, but she's in the hospital. Yeah, she's pregnant. It's about to happen. No stop. You got so
slow to like respond.
Right.
So I probably would be thinking of some diabolical shit.
Hey, my God!
In my head, the first thing would come to mind is like, I'm gonna fuck him up. But at the same time, she's about to go on labor.
Yeah, we
gonna have to handle that afterwards.
So,
that's the last thing I want.
You want to hold your child? Let me sit with his mom, right?
After she pushes the baby out and she's like, he wanna this, he might get the bush out. You know all that nerd out there.
What you doing, man? 78.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna take him down. I'm gonna hit him at the legs.
Yeah, you might have to walk past with your at 78. I don't understand how to have a cane, but if you got the cane, he gonna have to catch that.
Little trap thing, the button you push and something fly out. Yeah, so hey, it's tough. Yeah, it's like something.
Yeah, something petty like that. You gotta ask him something like, did you finish getting the?
My grandson. Yeah, my grandchild.
I also like to think that I would like to be that like old guy who acts senile so I can do stupid shit. So like just saying like outlandish stuff. So like
I saw your Uncle Tim doing it.
Did he tell you he had crabs? Like something wild like that? And she's just like, wait, what? And you be like, I think we're in the hospital right now. We're in the hospital.
Anything else, man?
I would say if you could collab with anyone. All right, so if you could collab with any local fashion designer, any designer out there now,
Other than Nick.
who would you collab with?
Joe Freshgoods would be who I would say like if it's like not local. And then local is so many options of people that I fuck with.
Here we go.
You know what JD is.
So I would say
Yeah, I was like,
My bad, HB, I love you.
I would say Utmost.
Right.
The homie Jermaine owns that. I'd say Utmost Company would be a nice one, and then I was just thinking about this this morning, but Shaco Denim. I really would fuck with doing some like pants or something like that.
I guess my question would be like, I guess describe real quick how the spot idea came up. I guess since you're one of the co-founders.
So I have a friend. So one of the owners is named James. We've been friends since high school, and we've talked about it like randomly because we always just love clothes and just the idea of like it'd be cool to own a store. The homie Tyler, he is the studio director. He does the screen printing. Me and him, he bought a pair of my Virginia Force Ones that I did, and I think we just followed each other and then like got cool from there. And then I talked with him about it at some point. Me and him even went as far as like looking for places, and it just kind of fell through. Like we just didn't find the perfect place. And then I think it's maybe like almost a full year later. I'm cool with every single one of those people originally from them. Before we started this spot, except for Doku. I met Doku through all of them. And then the Rotate homies who are a part of it, I just knew them from going to the Rotate store. But we all were just like like-minded individuals, all noticed that like you're stronger as a unit than you are separated, and like the power of numbers kind of thing. And so we just kind of decided to come together and create a space that could not only showcase our brands, but also like take our talents and share it with other people and just help be like a creative outlet that Richmond didn't have. Because I feel like Studio 2-3 is real cool, but I don't feel like there was Studio 2-3 is actually the only thing I can think of that was any sort of like place where I guess a collective group could come and kind of work on their artistry together. And so we just saw a need for it in the community.
Yeah, I'll say actually from first-hand experience, that's a dope spot, honestly. Like, yeah, I've been there before, like, actually seen, like, yeah, like, plenty of brands, yeah, it's dope. So, y'all got anything else? We ready to get it? Alright, I guess the first topic, as always.
I'm not gonna get into my HBC.
Oh yeah, talk your shit then.
So you asked me why I'm here. So throughout the month of September, I've been doing my HBU shoutouts. You know, I wear different HBC paraphernalia. So of course, September is North Carolina A&T out of Greensboro, North Carolina.
Shout out HB Spawn, right here.
You know, I wish I had more HBCU paraphernalia, but
send some in.
yeah.
Right. PO box somewhere. So I get that HB script. Yeah.
I had a Hampton soccer jersey I was gonna get, but Depop, you know.
Streets. Yeah. Streets.
It happens. Sometimes you just gotta take your L's gracefully on Depop.
Speaking
No, actually sent it back.
Speaking of L's, though, I guess we'll go ahead and get into the first topic that we need to get into. NFL Week 3. Do you have an NFL team, Alex? You do? Yeah!
Exactly. You know, we're gonna need that 7 months, so you already know what it is.
We do.
I'm a Giants fan. Well, he's not on camera, so. Oh, no, wait, you can take it too, because I'm on that. I'm on that.
He took up me and Slug yesterday.
He an Eagles man. Oh, Eagles. I think you know, I had like the current ring too. Like, you were, I got the line. Oh, no, we didn't have no Cowboys fans or nothing like that here. Nah, he's the Saints. Yeah, we all were alive to see our Super Bowl.
That 2012 and 2017 year, we had no defense. I remember we gave up 49 to the Giants one year. I think that's when I just like, you know what, fuck all this.
So we don't know.
Giants. Yeah. So it's tough. Yeah, so I'm live. Once again, back-to-back wins. Losing by last second field goal.
Who kicks it through the upright from 40 yards out? It's good. The Eli Manning ceremony / celebration has been foiled. Atlanta wins on the road. And look at Daniel Jones.
This shit hurts. 0-3.
I mean, y'all were
Who had the record-breaking field goal? That was y'all?
No, that's
Baltimore Ravens versus who they play?
Win on the road. There's the snap, the hold, the kick.
Success.
He doinked it off the back iron and it still went in. The Ravens win. Justin Tucker makes his.
I played Detroit.
Yeah.
I mean, which was asked by them to. But
Yeah, I'm tired of Giants, New York. Even
the Jets are ass. Like, they're on 3-2. So, like, New York as a collective football-wise just don't gotta.
I mean, the Yankees won.
Hey, but I will say this.
The Yankees.
Howard goes chapter 2, you know, come out.
Way to stay on top of that.
Yeah. No, New York. Yeah.
Once again.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Once again. Right here. Where's it yourself? Yeah, tired of the Giants. I don't know. We'll do something. Maybe niggas is hooping or something in the Bronx. Actually, I'm shouting the Bronx. That's a problem.
We play y'all on Sunday too.
Put some money on
$5. Yeah, cash app. Or the Cash app. I don't even give a fuck. I hope we can get a W. So since y'all got some talk about, how about you just playing your golf?
Second interception thrown by him today, picked off by Logan Wilson once again. Just take him out of the laundromat. That man is washed.
You got to watch it this week. So don't even care. You got to watch it on all-time TV. So I was explaining. So yeah. So how you want to been doing? All right, yeah. So fuck you. What's your
Big.
HB, you wanna, you know?
Next. Good luck.
Oh yeah, Nick, you the only one with a W.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he is the only one out here. I don't even want to talk about HB shit because that means we have to up the Cowboys, and I'm not for that. So Nick, just talk about
No. Ain't no up in the Cowboys. They said it's just a bad.
the
It's
Chiefs.
a bad team.
Y'all made them look good. Y'all made them look spectacular. We all take a deuce.
Yeah.
You don't look at it, you just flush it and keep going.
Bad turn.
That sounds real good, but yeah, Johnny lost. Yeah, Nick, I guess talking shit. Y'all beat the Patriots.
And we did.
Home and put the nail in the coffin as he'd go into the end zone and put the game away for the Saints.
How you feel about your James?
You know what? Like I said, if Jameis Winston throws under 250 yards each game, and that leads us to a Super Bowl championship, I can live my life knowing that he was like, all he has to do is win his game and not turn the ball.
That win was just for our ancestors because they got Cam off the team. That was the only reason y'all beat the Patriots.
We can't lose to another man. We can't go out there. We not doing this again. Like, all right, man. Get on the camera here. Go ahead and get New Orleans here.
But you know what? In talk of sports, the NBA had their media day.
They did, and that's good news. I'm tired of football.
You know, it showed the Lakers, you know.
Hey man, they look deep. Like I posted like 6 Hall of Famers. They look deep.
Oh, you know sports betting?
Nah.
Yeah,
You about to get into there.
I
love
dab.
some sports betting.
Okay.
You like
My homeboys in the blue message. Wow.
I've been on Utah. Whatever gives me the best boost, honestly. FanDuel, Caesar Sportsbook.
I gotta get in the FanDuel.
Man, I was using William Hill for a while.
Me and Al usually, me and Al have a local box.
Before y'all join, just hit me up. I'll send you the invite.
Ooh, yeah, man. The spot. But it's Brett Park, and I'm really going for the touchdown every time I go FanDuel. Like that. Shut up. FanDuel.
where he tackled the dude.
It's too big. Yeah, he's too big for anything. Like he's just big.
No experience, yeah. Let James Harrison tackle him.
I guess speaking of big money shit, Al, I guess give us the money update. Alex, you went to any stocks? Digicon, Digimon, Bitcoin, Dogecoin,
Pokemon.
right, something like that. Early on.
Like it's fiat money.
I was messing with some shit for a little bit, but I took all that money out.
Well, you're businessman. You gotta move your shit around. Yeah.
So I definitely was on that Doge run and everybody was robbing.
Yeah.
Bro, I had like 1,000 of them James. No, 3,000 of them. From like $12 worth. And I sold them in September before it blew up. I was so hurt. That was like 2 months off.
That's okay.
Bro, I got that James. 0.00001 too. Something like some
Who
stupid.
gave you the insider trading info? How did you know the insider?
Right. So, next time, he's the cash people get money and they're rich, they have a financial advisor, tell them when to buy things, when to invest, Al is our guy. So Al, let us know.
So he probably.
Usually has so let's see what we invest in, my nigga. Because then they gonna throw like what's up?
Right now, just like this is Robin Hood. And you know,
Just tell us if it went up or down.
yeah, hold on real quick. All right, like I said, holidays are coming, and let's just say Santa Claus is coming to town. So yeah.
Look at me, buzz. What time we coming to?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Alright, so Doge right now is at Doge right now. Wait. It's a little down right now to see.
They're taking the Maybach.
Hold on,
the tow truck.
Since when I was out, it was at like 63 cents.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. Like I said, that's Bitcoin right now, 41,510.35 cents. Like I said, disclaimer, this is Robinhood. And then Ether right now, 2,831.75 cents. So, it's looking a little so-and-so, but we about to make a whole bunch of money. Like I said, I ain't invested jewelry for no reason.
Is there a previous video I can look back and you're saying like,
We do it every weekend. We need like chicken man. Check your ass right here. So go ahead.
So real quick, y'all know what my rule is. Y'all got y'all tax refunds, y'all got all that kind of stuff, stimuluses that y'all are hoping saved away. So my golden rule is to buy low and sell high. Because once you buy low, you get it for dirt cheap, like my boy HB said, and then you can go ahead and sell high, make that money back. And then we sit in the Maybach, the yacht, and then
We're gonna be on CNN. And it's gonna say breaking news. J1,
They took it all.
chapter
Yeah,
13.
They took it all. Yeah, we had C's. And you had the worst word niggas when you hear it. We had C's. This like, you see niggas just moving. You gonna be there moving shit out there real? They gonna be there. Niggas just give me the flag and all this. Alright, y'all. We don't want whiskey today. Right. So,
just get them all. Yeah.
appreciate that, Al, for the money update.
You gotta do it. I mean,
did you sit here? Because now I'm trying to.
no.
My counterpart like $10, and then in a month,
Right.
when I come back and see where my $10 is.
No,
And when it's $10, it's already back in my
But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, also too, y'all, invest in something that pays you dividends, y'all. So y'all can get those dividends, reinvest those dividends.
quarterly dividend, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
That's when you invested in shit like what? It's like Starbucks and all those ones.
Yeah, I think Johnson & Johnson has been paying me, Exxon.
Trying to get those monthly dividends. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, no.
NFTs.
NFTs.
Yeah, you know what that is?
But wait. Hold on.
The trade rumors are high. Let's talk that money shit.
Real quick. So, just a few of the ones that I've invested in that's paying me some dividends. JP Morgan, US Value Factor ETF.
Something like that.
That's one. Let's see. SPDR portfolio.
It's always at him right now.
Yeah. Because the money that it's gotta hit the account, right? Or it redistributes. Yeah.
into, I guess, clothing and outfits. I guess today I was thinking, like, what are some of the worst outfit decisions y'all made during school? Like, I'll start off, like, one time, and it can be anything, like, hat, clothes, shoes. Like, I'll start off, I wore a pair of, like, fake, what was it? Rookies. If y'all know y'all shoes, like, you know, the phones with, like, the flight rookies.
Yeah.
Oh, man, like, I wore a fake pair of those. That shit was the worst. I think it was, like, a freshman year.
They like wrestling shoes.
Honestly, nobody could be that bad. It was Chuck Gable. Oh, he was like my first free pass. He was like, but you know I'm jumping straight, right? Now I was like, alright, bro. And I made that joke now. Then he's like, he's a year older than us. So like, he's like, so yeah, you know I'm jumping straight, right? And I think like the fact that he didn't roast me, I was like, alright, this is my last paper. Yeah, jeans on, you know how you like that kind of bigger jeans, so you just had the jeans over this. Kind of like just put your jeans over your jeans. So what you do? Oh, I had doubt, because this is like, I was kind of young, so I was like, these joints, I've never seen this colorway, but maybe this is exclusive. Maybe this is the only one with this color. Maybe I just got it like that. How much did you pay? But one price, but I just got it like that. Yeah, these are exclusive. Yeah, fuck out of here. Yeah, you don't expect like I was like, alright. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, honestly, I think like I respected the fact he was like, yeah, bro, you know what you expect. Like, you know how the desk would be like right here? So he was like, yeah, I'm just kind of fit, right? And it's like, and I walked up to class, and then another dude was like, hey, bro, what's up, Joseph, bro? And I was like, well, I'm honest with my dad, always be like my size. When they ever ask you like on the street, hey, bro, what size you wear? My size. And he was like, alright, but ironically, you're fake dumbass. So like, I was like, let's go home. I was like, yeah, let's just go home. Like this. That was my embarrassing moment. That was a song he called me, the rookies. I was going through it. Alex, you know anything? I think it'd be a shirt or any garment. I'm not
even trying to sound cocky or anything, but I feel like I used to get fits off at every
elementary, middle,
every time period. I can't think of a time where
band ensemble.
No. And only true, that's a good one too. Like malfunction.
God damn.
I really feel like I was getting fits off. Now I can think back and think about like this wasn't a bad fit to me, but I had got my first pair of Air Force Ones. Then I got some jeans, and I don't know if pink was like popping then or not, because this is middle school. But I got a pink tee, tall tee. Yeah. I got some pink. I went to go to Walmart to get some spray paint, and then they wouldn't let me buy spray paint. Then my sister went and got it for me, and I spray painted the front of my jeans pink. And looking back, it was probably doing a whole bunch. But I feel like it was fire back then.
Yeah.
But I think it's still set.
It's still set. Yeah, you got anything
I'm trying to think. Well,
that was a mistake.
Well, there was one. Yeah, I think this was sophomore year. I was in that engineering class or Wagner class or whatever, and I remember we had these vices on the table. And I remember it was my team shop. Yeah, and I remember, I don't know if I was like sitting on the table or something like that. That shit is always perfect. And then I remember like when I got off where it like ripped the back part, and I was like, oh,
you're one of the first people, like, I mean, beside that situation, you're one of the first people that I've heard that actually rip their pants. Like, I didn't know you were doing that in like actual, like, I was like, this happened so yeah, I was like, but you told me, I'm not like a fucking hole in your chin. Watch the team like SpongeBob, I mean, all the dumb ass shit. And I feel like it was like you're fat or like you were like the pants are really, really small. So like, big, you're not as long, but you were there. I'm like, what? Like, I didn't think that really, but no, and not just you, a lot of people, like, I didn't know that actually. I had to like, like, what? Like, all that. Done.
When we were doing the, our like video, we were done. I was wearing dress pants, but it was one of the like action scenes.
Dress pants.
I was just gonna say, so we can't, we're not gonna go, you know, to your old childhood photos and no old weddings and you not, this is all your business, just fire out. That's just me. You know what I mean?
Okay. There was one time I was wearing I think like I did it one time. I don't know if it was like elementary or middle, but I was wearing was it us or was it everything else? It was a few of us. Like long sleeve, so like when it was snowing back then, I used to like wear.
It was cozy. Yeah.
That.
Us sorry.
I split up, yeah.
Nigga, you got anything?
It actually wasn't Vespa shirt one day.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
It's worse because I went to Veron.
Oh,
So, you know. 2014. So this is my freshman year.
Well, I suppose you go to that school.
Late.
Purge.
Okay. Yeah, married.
So, like April says, that was a day.
Had to burn you.
You know, that was like, damn. Because it wasn't like, it was like kind of winter time-ish. So I guess somebody saw it and was like, yo, he got on Westwood. So, you know. It wasn't like, it wasn't like one of those Westwood shirts like y'all said that, it was like, it said Westwood on it.
The horse with USB.
Niggas come up to you, pulling your jacket like, oh,
Yes, sir. Good times.
and that happened the whole day.
That was like,
That was.
I guess fuck that. We not gonna leave here without an embarrassing moment. So at least what's one trend that you were a part of that you look back on now? Are you so
That shit was fly. Whatever it was, I was always fly. I felt like whatever the time was. Like I remember wearing like skinny pants, some Timbs, and a shirt, but I had
skinny pants and Timbs?
Yes, but then I had the flannel around my waist. You're on that time.
White tee or something like that, or like a graphic tee or something like that.
You know what I never hear about that whole trend? Niggas used to wear foxtail. Like, who goes to the store and just says, yo, I'm gonna go get Niggas used to wear snapbacks and have another snapback.
A snapback on your belt. I used to get kind of cooked for what I wore, and then legitimately, it would be a few months later, it would catch, like in middle school, I think in 8th, I went to private school, Catholic private school, in like 8th grade. I don't know what it was. I think it was because I love Kid Cudi. I started wearing skinny jeans. And I had like skinny jeans and Vans on. And skinny jeans was not the thing just yet. Niggas were cooking my shit.
Yeah.
Skinny jeans!
I think like 8th, 9th grade, I was wearing skinny jeans. Like we went to like a football game or something. Everybody was like cooking us and shit.
Yeah. And then you see like a year, 2 years later.
But where was you two at?
I do miss the Abercrombie and Fitch and Hollister.
Well, I remember.
Really?
Y'all look so serious.
Then the bucket hat days.
That was good.
Oh yeah, that was good.
You didn't even wear hats in school, but you got the bucket hat. Yeah. Go fit. Take it off now. You live in Virginia. Cool it out. But
That's cool though. How fashion is so sick.
yeah, it's changing.
I remember rocking Ed Hardy. I feel like that shit's kind of coming back now.
Yeah, like the
Like Lil
tattoo,
Uzi
like graphic type.
wear shit like that, yeah. And it's like all that stuff just catches fucking. I know y'all remember the True Religion phase.
Oh,
collab is crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Hey, that camo jacket they made.
Yeah, that shit's hard. That kind of dyed zip tie jacket that goes back to like the ones they used to do.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Supreme in the bag. It'll be, $3,000, but you know, maybe. Man, we look, we want to do here, man. Like, yeah, it's 2021. Right. Now, it was 2 years ago. Yeah, it was Bitcoin. No doubt. I guess to round it out, I do got Jesse Wonders. I'm gonna round it out.
What does Jesse Wonder?
Actually, I'm gonna keep on our fit shit, our tire shit. Alex, how do you feel about people? All right, we are in Richmond, Virginia, so you see it. All black, right? All black fit, right? Right.
Yeah. White shoes.
How do you feel? Hey, be honest here. I personally cringe at it. It depends on how it is. Now, I only mind dark white.
Is there a
That's a white person. No. Mostly, I'm talking like almost a black dicky suit. How about that? Well, that's not all. That's all. Yeah, that's all to the area. That's all.
People's blacks don't be cohesive. So when you say a black dicky shirt, if you got like the Dickies onesie, if you had a Dickies onesie and some white baller shoes, I respect that. I'm not respecting that shit. That's all. I'm talking about if I get a bit pick off, don't come up.
No. That's all. No, I have to commend that because you're right. It's a one unit you're doing it. I'm talking about more so black t-shirt, black jeans.
So there's no white.
And now are we talking like dirty white forces, or are you talking crisp shoes on top of that?
Let's just say Chris White, just because you're trying to flex.
I really gotta see the fit, but most of the time I'm feeling like that's a no.
Okay. Because
black people wear all black a lot. I'm trying to think, but it's like
I'd rather.
White and black shoes, you're good. Like some Cortezes for reference, like just for color blocking reference.
Damn, you give me a pair of them.
And those are nice. Yeah, so it just depends. That's all I ask. They just be cringe. It's 2021.
it's a situational thing.
But I don't know, sometimes that just kills me.
Right.
Well, I'm sorry, Al. All white, black. I've seen that before. It's Richmond, Virginia.
All white unless it's an all white function.
All white. Right, exactly.
Nah, all white, brown. Like, remember, I used to do like that. Yeah, well, like, dress.
You're out there solo, so it's right. We're talking about for the other 99% of the population. We're talking about everybody, not Alex, but everybody else. But okay, I want an honest answer on that. It's just color blocking. But then again, I accuse myself of being matchy sometimes. So
I feel that.
I said the same word twice for a reason. So yeah, tighten up. But yeah, that's my Jesse Wonders. So I guess y'all get y'all fits right. Get like Alex, the human. Yeah.
I don't dress like that for like I don't care anymore as well. So okay, I won't go say it. I won't go say it. We're talking about fit stuff. I wasn't gonna say it, but you did want to get one out of me. My Yeezy slides are fake. I'm gonna give it to you. Cause I like cozy stuff. They sell out, and I told you I started making clothes.
You know I should have asked
resale.
Yeah.
And
Key got some of them.
And I should have asked you.
I love the way these shits look, and they're comfortable.
Yeah.
And you can pull it off. I was like, now if you wear a nice fit, people don't question. Yeah. But I'll admit that on camera.
Yeah. So Easy Buster Joe on the show. But yeah, I was actually gonna ask you about how do you feel about resale, but that's a deep combo that we can go in all day because I hate that shit.
It's an unfortunate thing, but it is what it is.
Right.
That's what it is. I would copyright that as my slogan because I feel like it's just like we have created we've created that. If people just stop buying resale and just were like, damn, I missed out, and hit, there wouldn't be no resale.
Craziness, and wouldn't be no TikToks talking about it would just be actual sneaker cool.
And at the same time, like I don't resell sneakers, but I go to Walmart and buy all the like NFL cards, the Pokemon cards, and then go resell them. So
It's a way of life, one way or another. Like everything gets resold.
I feel like what'd you say?
You gotta learn how to do that.
Oh yeah, you just gotta go on the restock days.
NFT.
But it's it's really just one of those things where it's like, I feel like people hate it when it's something they know they really want, and I get it. Like I want Lightning Force, didn't hit on them, not paying resale. Well, no, I didn't pay resale, but it's like I feel like it's also like it also depends on what it is because it can be obnoxious. Like these are $60.
White purple $4. Come here. I can just wait until the next.
What am I paying $300 for slides that just dropped for $60? That's obnoxious.
What's your thoughts on those Yeezy knits? Those knits.
The yellow jumps, the
Yeah.
yellow ones.
I'm gonna be honest. When Kanye came out on that Trump shit, I was taken back, and I didn't say anything like publicly or anything like that. Like I just kind of just stopped retweeting his shit. I still listen to the music, but I would say that, I guess, to say like for a long time, I think I was making myself not like his stuff because he was on the whole Trump wave. I have now come to love pretty much
Everything.
not everything. What is it? The 350 boost, the new ones. I don't like those. But those slides you're talking about with it looks like it's dipped in paint.
The sock, yeah.
The yellow, yeah, those are fire.
You see the price on them?
What are
What was
they?
retail?
200.
Retail 200.
Yeah.
So they can be bought.
Because he's listing them as shoes. They like Balenciaga.
See, that's like that price point. is
Trying to
cool.
get.
But my thing is I don't really wear skinnier pants anymore. Like I wear like baggy cargos or like baggy kind of sweats, and so I like all of his shoes because they are bigger shoes that look good with that. Like certain stuff now, or all his shoes just look perfect with like that kind of pant.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that damn. Do you remember the name of that shit?
With the shoe?
Yeah.
The knit. The Yeezy knit. Yeezy knit slides, something like that.
They're fire.
Knit runner, that's what
Yeah,
it's
easy, y'all.
It's called the Yeezy knit
I
runner.
have some chick was like, yeah, what the fuck y'all talking about? Yeah. So this is what
I don't wear Yeezys or Jordans. Only that's just me.
I'm sorry, man. But I think
You know, I like Vans, New Balance. You know.
Vans are flat-footed shoes. I used to rock them a lot, but I had to stop.
Yeah, I used to have them.
So I just.
Especially old schools.
What a time.
I rock people Balenciagas.
Nah, cat. Yeah.
The shoes you got on, the ones he was rocking at like one. No, he had on Blazers, never mind.
Yeah, he's just one star.
That's close, same color.
I used to LT joints though. Lawrence Taylor, Giants, good times, and we played football. Right. We got any shout outs?
Shout out to
While our camera's there.
shout out to Derek Alford.
Yeah, I mean,
This one, yeah. Yeah, shout out to Derek Alford, my dad, Physical Fitness. Love you. Y'all need your taxes done. Y'all need financial help. Yeah.
Yes, sir. When it's my ass.
Yeah, you trying to? Yeah.
Sure hit him up.
Oh yeah, I do them too. Yeah, that's up next time. Yeah, I got you. What's up?
I hit someone up like that last time.
Go to the dairy house.
Yeah, hold up. Cause I be doing that work up in there too.
References in here?
Well, yes, I've done our taxes, the business tax there when they were filmed, and I know you are. I don't know who Nick is taxes done by, but I do my own, and and you know other clients and things like that. So yeah,
Go there.
you're wild. Yeah, you're right. You don't send them to me, but yeah.
He said he gonna give you a good rate.
Yeah.
Like that. Where's the? Did you say that to us?
Yeah, nah. So that Aggie, 2650 Hall Street, at the intersection of Midlothian and Hall. So right across from that Citgo. Right, near Southside Plaza. So yeah, y'all come see us. You know we got you. Yeah,
We got you.
and we got that book too. The Intangibles of Business Success.
Front to back.
Yeah.
This one is a real one. It's like, that's what he's doing.
What page are you on?
Hey, it's 20 beans. It's 20 beans on Amazon
But what page are you on?
Can't believe that somewhere.
Amazon. Hold on, man. Yeah, if y'all
Wind up the promo.
20
Read the
beans.
book, right? Ain't even. I mean, it's good. Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. It's like, alright, that's the worst advertisement. I mean, y'all win it. It's like, alright. It's like, you can't do that, man. You can't do that.
Yo, audiobook coming soon.
Yeah, no cap. It is. Other Alex, you got any shoutouts? Real quick.
Shout out y'all for having me.
Thank you.
Shout out the spot. Shout out down the flea market. Spot 7 West Wall Street. Shout out the rotating homies. They down the street. Like, I don't know their address off the top of my head.
It's something 20. What is it? Something 22. 322. That's what it is. 322.
Shout
I'll be right beside it. 318.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Collective.
Shout out to Collective.
That's right. Okay.
Shout out to all the stores on Broad Street, Chilele. Shout out my lady, she holds it down. Shout out my family. Shout out God. I think that's it for all my shout outs.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. Yeah, wrap it up. Yeah. What was your boy? You got it.
Shout out, thank you for all the birthday wishes last week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Y'all just saw my boy.
He was lit. Yeah, pulling all of them.
She told me I would have come with gifts.
He wouldn't be able to tell you. Yeah.
He was too lit.
I ain't even know.
You know how Nick is. He's secretive about. Yeah, he didn't want to about. Yeah.
Nah, it's too busy.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being secretive.
Yeah, but we still outside. Secretly outside. Right? Yeah. Secretly pull up. Yeah. No doubt.
Shout out everybody, to the HBCUs that I shout out. South Carolina,
HBCU
North
students.
Carolina A&T.
Shout out BSU.
Oh yeah, BSU to Virginia. NSU, Hampton.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to fam.
Carl!
Who else? Little brother.
Carl!
My dad, Ashley.
We rock call this week?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
My little brother got a new job.
Hey, where are you? Oh, that's sentimental.
How much money are we making?
How much money is he making? That's how much money we making.
Okay, yeah, no, for call, we need that, right, I ain't got a lot. Obviously, shout out to our man Alex for coming through. Episode 93 shit.
Thank you.
Shout out to Rap Boy. They actually have their tour shit going on this month of October. First joint is October 1st, second joint is October 8th, 15th, and 22nd. So they got 4 shows in October. It's supposed to be some shit. I know at the Collective they're doing a show on like Halloween Day, so they about to be a lot of shit going on in October.
I'll be there.
A lot of
I'll be there.
no, it's going after this, but yeah, they're actually doing a Halloween thing. Yeah, but yeah, shout out, I think they are doing something cool.
October 31st. Yeah. Halloween Day.
Hey!
Down the flea market.
Hey!
12 to 5.
Oh yeah, it's on Sunday. Yeah, right.
Last Sunday of the month.
Yeah, it's kind of so yeah, obviously new content coming out soon. New content. Shout out to my guy HB.
Shout out to our guy Shimon.
Set up at down the flea market, get the cameras going.
Say less. We did. So we gonna say Al's, so with the security is there. Al's is paying the security, So you got it in the movies where they see the dude get, and you walk past us, they gonna go, Al, but you know right there. I don't know those guys. Yeah, I never see those guys in my life. Yeah, it's like shit. Yeah. Look at the podcast. No, never seen it. Yeah, it's like get him out of here. And all here, segue, get him out of here. It's like, shit, yeah. But yeah, that's all. Shout out to the guy. Nick, I guess take us out of here, man.
Alright, so again, shout out for Al.
Yes.
The
real and the human. Right. What you got? You going to say something. We're going to say it up us.
What's that date? What's that date?
We almost forgot. Yeah.
So,
please tell them the date. It's getting close.
We finished up shooting, for the doc.
The last day. Or something like that. A little 30 for 30.
Because Alex, he may not be here on the podcast anymore after 100.
So we need something to work. Yeah, remembrance. Yeah.
Word. Yeah. That's coming out soon. November 16th, episode 100.
Yes, sir. Turning 100, man. We're gonna try to do an event or something here. So we're gonna try to see if we can invite a lot of people. See if we can do something, man. Having a little event. We want, like I said, I always tell everybody, we want them ghetto, old school throwback kick party flyers with the big booty jumps, you know what I mean? Right? Al's gonna be right in the middle with the old Camaro. Yeah, with the money. Raising Alex. So we trying to have it lit. Trying to have sprinklers there and the sparklers there. Trying to have it big. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Before Cam is like, get the fuck out. Till the cops come out. 8 o'clock. Right, you guys get paid. Yeah, so that's what we're trying to do, episode 100. A lot of shit coming, man. We getting old. Yeah, we all know, 100.
100. Yeah, 100 years old.
Bitch up 300. Yeah, I mean, this is so smooth. Nigga was 13, so I'm gonna be out there. What is your actual age? Yeah, niggas, what are they?
25.
Hey, 50. Yeah.
23, young bucks.
2300.
26. Yeah.
Shout out to 9. Shout out baby mama keeps you here. Holding
Shout out to
the
the mom. Y'all know we on that.
No cap. I don't think I see the cap here. So,
no cap.
Right, nigga, right, besides, shout out to the child, man, besides, figuratively, so Nick, go ahead and take us out.
Again, I'm Nick.
Yes, sir. Jesse.
Alex.
We out.
All the guests that's came here speak this 30 ass hat thing.
Yep.
So you know about
What's up, HB?
So Nick brought this hat to us almost a year
That
ago.
guy right there.
Off of Depop. He was like, "But this shit is ugly." New York Rangers. He was like, "Y'all can throw it away. Y'all can have it." He was like, "No, we want every guest from the podcast." So this is old. This one is old. This is the new jump we've been doing, like somewhat new, until episode 100. So you can go ahead and get up. Well, actually, you can stay right there. You can chill. Fuck it.
Did you ever drink from this at all during the show?
I actually did.
But this man has the best questions after the podcast I've ever seen.
Wait.
Hey, Lance, what do you think about that? What do you think about the chorus for a scheme? What?
Our guy Alex.
Has the best questions after.
He's a human, bro.
So I'll let you go ahead and do the honors real quick. So I'll let you. But
Skirt.
dirty ass hat.
Skirt. Oh!
Go ahead, get your stuff on. Go ahead, get the Yeezy slides. The Yeezy slides.
Oh,
the Donda
stepping on
slides, right?
Yeah, stepping on them.
Out. Now you can sign it right.
Yeah, now you can. Beautiful. Yeah.
And your non-drunk out jug.
Yeah. No, I drank from the. That's Trop 50 right there. Nigga, I took.
Trop 50.
Yeah. Took 50.
That's not that legible.
Are you good with it?
My signature, but
We'll take it, man. I mean, when they pay us for it.
300 billion. Yeah. 300 billion resale.
Just don't change it, because then it's not going to be valid. When we try to get this money, right? All right.
All right. Now give it one last throwdown, my good sir.
Everybody get the hell
Oh, and then one last stop in.
Put the blunt out, right?
We are
I think we're.
What are we, Nick?
Get the fuck out of my face.
Alright, we are.
I guess we're out of here.
Yeah.
That's
But what are we, Nick? Okay, we're out of here.
You.